James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, my weekly vlog. I'm going to talk about the holiday season. This is December 1st, 2014. Really honing in on what you can give to someone for this holiday season, and may not be just a physical present, but it's something that you can give of yourself to someone else. Stay tuned. Now, I bring this forward because I think it's really important, and it really calls to my attention. A friend of mine recently told me about his desire for creating a business and his love for creating confections and chocolate. And, I have to listen. I have to give my perspective. And doing so to not just listen to him and nod, but to really give some sage advice, like, I would be careful of this, or what you're telling me, I'm hearing this, and I'm not so sure I would do this, or this, but here's what I would consider doing. It's not to be too on one side or the other where you're not listening or talking too much, but really that fine point of being in the middle, being in the center, being for that person. Sometimes that's the best gift you can give to someone. And, I really hope that I gave this person the best sage advice possible. Some things that I would consider if I was in his shoes and trying to create a business, I would probably, I would hope somebody would tell me those things. And, I think it's really important to get a sounding board to really be there for people. And that's what I would say your present is to someone else. Maybe it's something that you're not really close to, but somehow that person needs an extra lift. They need an extra, pair of ears to listen to what they're saying, or maybe some sage advice that can only come from you. And that's what I want to say to you is really important to, when I think we can be surrounded in the winter holiday season because it's cold and wintry and dark, and it's not about darkness, it's not about winter and cold, it's about giving life and staying alive during the cooler seasons of the year, darker seasons of the year, so that you can give more of yourself to someone else and to give that uplift, because it's so easy to fall down a negative path and to be in a discouraging, and when you're in those negative paths, it's really hard to get back up. And so it's really to give some of that credence and, lift up of another person. So I encourage you to do that. I've been fortunate to have people do that for me. And but when I haven't had that, I felt, wow, I could have really used that. Or sometimes people say the wrong things, and maybe they're not really listening to what they just said or caring about what they said. And it's really to think back and hearken on those days. I don't want to do that for someone else, and I hope I don't. But really to give that sage advice to you, I hope. And, hopefully if you're feeling discouraged, keep moving forward. Don't let that discouragement, bring you down. Don't let that be something that just stops you. It's easy to be discouraged. It's so easy to do. It's so much more difficult to keep up that energy and moving forward. And especially if there's no one around to tell you, good job, keep going. And, or even worse, when you have people around you who are just saying, oh, that's terrible, that's not good enough. We all get a bit of that in our lives, and that's a really unfortunate thing. And I think those people who do that, there is, the golden rule, and I think it does come around somehow. They may not recognize when somebody's given bad advice or has not been a nice person. I don't think people really listen to that. So I'm just saying this to you, and hopefully if you feel that way, I hope, you've had some uplift from this video. So don't give up, keep moving forward, have a plan, write it down. And, every time you have a discouraging item, look for something to lift that back up and keep moving forward. Thank you again for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Let's connect on many social medias. You can list your comments or how you've gotten out of your discouraging, difficult days, and some techniques on how you've done that. And thank you again for watching. You'll find me on many social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. And again, thank you for watching. Salut.